Right, morning guys. Today's a bit of a different video because of all the rail strikes and all that sort of thing that's been going on all last week, and it's going to be all over the weekend as well. We're a little bit disappointed really, because we wanted to go to Sophie's charity event, but there ain't no trains, so we can't make that, I'm afraid. So what we thought we'd do today is we'd do a little bit of a video on sort of equipment that we've been using, and a bit more up to date, because we ain't done one for a while. That's what we're going to do. We sort of go through what sort of magnets we've got, what we use it for, all that sort of thing. Right guys, we'll start with a few magnets. We start with what we started with. What we started with is this. I'll hold it up. There you go. Just a little magnet like this from Online Magnets.
Amazon.
Oh yeah, sorry, Amazon this was from, not Online Magnets. Right, this one was from Amazon. I can't remember what we paid now, but
£35.
£35 was it?
£35.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, but it was a good little magnet for our very first one. You know, it's good if you've got very small children and you want to use it, but it is one of them magnets that you get on something and then it lets go, so it's not really good. So we had that. That's our first magnet. A second magnet we got was this one, which is like a drop magnet. This come from eBay or Amazon, one of the two. This is 500 kg pull, believe it or not, but as it's from Amazon, you know, it ain't really what it says. But then all of a sudden, then we started with using Online Magnets. You know, all you know they are, don't you? They're on our channel as our sponsor. You can get 10% off any magnet you buy from them if you use London 10 as a code. So our next magnet we bought was this one, which is the 300. This is 300 kg per side. A nice magnet really. It don't pull out stuff too big. Good for a teenager or someone like that, or even, you know, someone from 10 upwards. Pretty good. That was one we always use. This if we want to go out and we do what we call bag fishing, where we don't want to pull out a lot of big stuff, and we just take a few black bags and then we take this and then put it in the bin. So that's good for that. We've got one of his brothers here. This one's only a bit smaller, good for kids. It's a 200. This one's 200 kg per side. Still a nice little magnet, still a clamp magnet, same sort of thing. Yeah, so that was one of the other ones that we bought near that time. Then we went to the dreaded Beast. This one's been well used. Yeah, this one is 500 kg per side. A lot of guys, even, you know, people that do a lot of fishing, still use this. We still use it. We're probably, you know, it's a good magnet. Recommend that one. Then we decided a bit later that we were going to buy his big brother. His big brother. This is the Beast Extreme. This one's 750 kg per side. This particular magnet I'm sort of scaling down a bit, so this one is up for sale. If anyone's interested, give me a offer, and then we'll see how we go from there. So, but that magnet, 750 kgs per side, is a very heavy magnet, so it sinks in the silk good. That one. Then we started going over to, right, we've got the Evo. Yeah, so this is, we've got the Evo.
The first one.
The very first one that came out. We made a bit of a modification on the top. It did have at the top originally, like this one. But we decided we didn't like that very good for this thing, so we changed it. But there is a video about that if anyone's interested in looking how we did that. On our channel there's a video about it. This magnet is 600 kg 360, so it's at every side. So this one, John gets stuck with this one a lot.
1.6.
1.6 ton this does. That's that one. Then we went down, because we were starting to do a few bits where the kids could have a go and my grandchildren were coming along. We thought we'd try these. This is the one down from that, which is Evo 70. My grandson, Arlie James, really likes this magnet. He's 10, so to give you a bit of an idea. This one's 360 magnet, the same. Yeah, but that's that one. Then we got his baby brother. This one is the Evo 60. Same sort of thing, 360. But this is a good one for young children as well. They do pick up quite a lot of stuff, so it's good for that. My main concern today is not getting the magnet stuck together. Right, some of the other things we use in our little for magnet fishing is you've got to have a good grappling hook. Now these ones, I found a guy on eBay and we got them made, but they're very, very strong, really good. If anyone's interested, there is a link in, there's a video about these, and there's a link there. I also had his big brother made. I think I paid £15 for the little one and £30 for this big one, and that was including delivery, so really good. And they're very strong. I ain't found nothing. This one, well, I've never bent any of them, so really good. So that's our grappling hooks. The ropes we use are climbing ropes. We always use stainless steel, 136 stainless steel things on our ropes, because what happens then is they don't stick. You get a normal one, they stick to the magnet, so that's why we use those. Yeah, there's some links on our website, I think on the links page, where we get these from. You can get them on Amazon and eBay and all that, but they're a climbing rope. These are, I think they're 10 mil thick, so they're quite a nice rope, and I've never had one break yet. Yeah, they're doing good. Also, to go with the ropes, we use these. Right, put it around your wrist, clip on. Right, you're not losing the end of your rope. John had a few things with that. He chucked the whole lot in. I don't know if you go back through the videos, you can see that one. It's quite a funny video where John's laying on the floor and you hear him, oh shit, I've chucked me lot in. And that was just when he first got his new beast, so he weren't impressed with that. So that's why we got those. Oh, was it your Evo?
Yeah.
So there you go. Right, then we come to gloves. Now, we started with something similar to this.
No, they really started with
Yeah,
these.
right, anyway.
No.
But these gloves here is what we use in the winter, right? They're thermal, right? They also waterproof. There, you can actually dip your hand in the water, no problem, right? As long as you don't go past that bit. But they really keep your hands dry and warm, which is an important thing. These ones are the ones I mainly use. I think a lot of the guys use this sort of thing, but yeah, they're good as well. That's what gloves we use. At areas where we've pulled out big stuff. Now we use a winch. We've got about 3 different ones, but we'll show you one of them today. Right, we've got this one here, which we use. We hook it on a bridge or somewhere and just use it to winch it out. We use this when we, our last video we did where we got the whole motorbike out. This is the winch we use for that. We normally have a little strap like that. This will take a ton. Just a bit of an old ratchet strap that we've done. Take that, John. Yeah, and that's what we sort of usually hang it from. And then we use these strops, which are like a 1-ton strop. You know, we do take quite a lot of gear out of us when we're going fishing, because obviously we don't take a car, so we don't want to be without what we need. But that's what we use for that sort of thing. For transporting our magnets and all that, we've got these. Now, this is what we use for an evolution. It's a bit dirty inside, but that's what we use for an evolution. So you get your evolution. Oh. Put it inside, and to be honest, you know, you do get a few things stuck to it, but it's actually a lot easier to get anything off of it when it's in there, and it also stops you do things like happened to John before. When we was on the bus, he leant back with his magnet in the bag and got stuck to the pole on the bus. So that's what we use for them. We also got a smaller one which we use for the Evo 70. Same sort of idea. We just use the foam that come with the magnets, and when we bought them, so inside them. That side of things. Right guys, and for cleaning up, we've got these collapsible buckets. They're like just a folding bucket, they're called. Right, they're really cheap. I thought they wouldn't last 5 minutes, and this one is about 2 years old. So got a little hole in the bottom, but still does the job. We use this to put our scrap in with our black bag with our liner, so that's what makes them get the hole sometimes. But yeah, we've got that, which we use for cleaning up. And then we've got a foldable broom. Right, it's a rubber broom head, which you know, we can wash down with a bucket and clean up. So that's an important thing. Make sure everyone cleans up, because you don't want cyclists going along and getting a piece of metal stuck in their tyre. And it always goes down well with the Canal and River Trust if you're there, if you clean up and they see you do it. So that's what we use for cleaning up. When we've got our scrap, we have these sort of trucks that sometimes we take. Is that in the picture good? Yeah. Right, we've got a truck like that we can either put a bag on to take our stuff, or, you know, if we're walking along the path. But we've got this is all folding. Or we can put some scrap on it and take it to a place where we can get it to the scrap man to collect it. Talking about scrap man, usually when we're in sort of London, Regent's Canal area, we use Asiz. His links in the description. This one is John's barra. Right, this thing, I tell you, we load this up all the time with loads.
Last week's video.
Yeah, look at last week's video. You can see what we put in there. We use this to move our scrap to the places, you know, where we want to go to get rid of it. So that's another thing we do. Most of the time we just take this barra up because we don't need it. The other one because you can do it all. But that's that. One other thing we carry with us is hazard tape. If we need to close off the towpath or anything, or if we're going to leave a pile of scrap and we need to put anything there so that it notify people. But that's something else we carry with us. Right guys, and we also take a few black bags along, heavy duty ones, but putting all the small bits in, so it makes it easy for the scrap man to pick it up, and it stops all the little fines being on the ground. So that's what we use that for. Right then, what we do now is we move some of this stuff out of the way. We've got a few fines that we've found, just a few, not nothing special really, but a few bits that we've still got kicking around. We'll show you them. Yeah. Right guys, we're going to show some of the finds now. I'm going to let John do them ones, and we go from there. Right, we'll swap.
Right, this is some of the
multi-tool.
The multi-tools we found.
I'll bring it nearer closer. Alright, yeah, okay.
Pretty good condition. And another one.
What are
Got pen knives.
Yeah, Swiss Army knives they are.
Swiss Army knives. Three of them, both the same. Right. And one of these. Another knife. And they're not illegal.
Right. All of the knives so far are not illegal at all. You're allowed to have them if you've got good reason.
And these are the ones that are illegal. You're not allowed because they're flip knives.
Lock knife.
Lock knives.
Even though it's small.
Even, and this is another one.
Yeah.
Meat cleaver.
Alright, yeah.
Where
was that found?
Regent's Canal.
Yeah, I think that was near Mile End somewhere, wasn't it?
Regent's Canal, near Mile End.
So,
it's a meat cleaver.
You know.
Still, it's pretty good condition. Still got the handle on it. It's a bit rusty. This is some boat hooks.
Take your hand off the hook. Yeah, they're old vintage ones.
Old vintage boat hook. And this is another one without the spike on the top. Yep. This is a pulley hook. We've got a pulley system on there and hook. This is some pearls.
We're not sure if they're real, they might be.
We don't know if they're real or...
If anyone knows how you tell, then let us know.
We found it in a safe. we pulled the safe out and then they were in there. Right, we've got a shotgun barrel. Oh.
That was from Regent's Canal as well.
And then air rifle.
No, that's a 303 bullet, I think.
303 bullet, but it's not illegal because it's
Empty.
It's empty. So, as you can see, no, it's empty. Horseshoe.
You're supposed to keep it up the other way for good luck.
Good luck if you put it above your door. Horseshoe.
Yeah, that's that one.
This is a Rolex that I found.
You can only see your fingers, John. You've got to try and do it so you can see more of it. Right, so that's a Rolex, yeah. Don't know whether it's real or fake or what, but it says on it Rolex.
This is a Western gun.
This was one Harley James bought out, I think.
No, it
was
wasn't.
with us, or he was with us at the time.
This is one I bought out.
Or maybe, but Harley James was with us when we got that. So.
And this is the Western gun with the barrel on that. I read one of these out before, where the but this one is so corroded you can't do nothing with it. And then
That one, the starting pistol, that is.
Starting pistol, Webley, made in
The UK.
Made in London, in the UK,
That C's solid too.
and it's solid. It's one of them fire pistols when they're in when they
Start races, yeah.
And nothing. That's it.
Right, some of the finds, just if you want to think, because I might want to get a nice. Yeah. Some of our finds. Right, this is all the weapons stuff. This is all this year.
Right, that's it for today. We're close to our 1K, so if you're not subscribed, let's hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications and hit the bell to see more videos. And we'll be back on the next one.